Hello everyone, welcome back to another session of HaCha TechMatic. Today we would be looking into the mailbox configuration, which is an essential part of sending email from Dynamics 365 and Outlook. So let's get into it. So before we start, we will log into our system, which is our Power Apps. And from Power Apps, we will go to any of the services we are using, be it your customer service or your sales hub. We can go directly to the advanced setting from Power Apps as well. However, I will take you through the newer version, through the newer UI of the settings. So I'll go to the Sales Hub. And while it is loading here, we go to the settings on the top right hand corner. And we go to the advanced settings. So when we click on the advanced settings from any of the app we are using, be it Sales Hub, be it customer service, field service, it opens up into a new UI. However, if we try to do the same thing from Power App, it will open up your advanced setting, but it will open up in the older UI. So I would suggest you to use the newer UI so that you get used to it and you are familiar with it, while we all know the older UI, how it was and how it was working. So while it is loading, we come back to the newer UI. So what exactly we do with the mailbox or email configuration? We set up our mailbox in Dynamics 365 so that we can send out emails directly from the application, or we can use the Outlook to sync our Dynamics 365 and send the emails from there. So the older UI is in front of you. So from here also you can go to the email box configuration and you can configure it. But today we will look at from the newer UI. So here I have sent an activity. So I'll show what happens. Currently my mailbox is not been yet configured. So when I'm trying to send an email from my Dynamics 365 app here, it will give me an error or a notification. So this is one of my contact I have created, and I have just generated an email activity which shows you closed here. And when I try to open this activity, so on the top, I can see it says that it's a read-only activity which is completed. However, it says that this message has not yet submitted, has been submitted for delivery. For more information, seek help. So why this notification is coming? Because my mailbox is not configured. So how will I check that? So I go back to the advanced setting page. By default, it is set on business management. So I'll scroll down. I'll come to system here and I'll open up email configurations. Here I'll open mailbox and it will open up in a new window. So I can see here my details are given: system administrator, email ID. Regarding the test run for status is not run for both incoming, outgoing and appointment. So all the details are given there. So I'll open up my user profile here. Again, it will open up in a new window. So if you can see here, the details are set to none. So we are mainly looking to these information here. I'll just zoom out a bit. Zoom in. Okay. So here, if you see, the server profile is Exchange. The incoming, outgoing and appointment are set to none. So when we are using Exchange, or when you are using your own profile to send the emails, you can do that as well. So you can click on this magnifying here and it will say look up for more records. So you can create your own Exchange line, own online method, or any other services you are using to send and receive emails. So you can track that, you can configure that too as well. So by default, it is Microsoft Exchange Online. So for incoming, I need to say server-side synchronization. For outgoing, same server-side synchronization. For appointment, you can set any of it, but probably I'll do server-side synchronization. I'll check certain details, the email ID, which is admin@crm997542 .onmicrosoft.com. That is correct. That need to be correct. System owner details, system administrator name and everything. And I'll just click on save because I have made changes to this. Once I click on save, it will just refresh. It will come back on the same page. Now, once I have done this, the next step which I need to involve is I need to approve my mail. So I'll click on approve email. It will give you a notification there, a quick window that do you want to approve the primary email address of Mailbox. You say okay. Again, it will refresh. It will come back on the same page. It's still loading. It will just take a couple of seconds. And it has been loaded completely. So how we come to know? Because you can see the system administration name here. Here it has been highlighted in blue. Now, once the second step is done, the third step is you click on test and enable Mailbox. It will give you another window which says that process email from this time, the timing is this, and all those information. So you click on OK. It will just save. It will just refresh the background. Click on save. Okay. Now we have done these 3 steps. How we will come to know what is being processed, what is not being processed, and what is happening. So one way is you can go back to your My Active Mailbox. You can click on refresh here. It says that in progress status, or else you can come here into the alerts and it will give you the alert notification here as well. So there are no alerts right now for this filter. So you can go back to the general here. You can see the details, or you can say save and close, and you can come back to your Mailbox activity page. So it's still running here. It will just take a couple of minutes here while it is getting refreshed. So now you can see that outgoing has been succeeded. It shows success here. We are just waiting for the incoming. So even we can see the incoming has been succeeded with a success, and the entire status is success. So if I go back to my profile here, once again, I open this. If I go to alerts, still refreshing. Okay, so here you can see there has been 3 alerts being notified now. So it says that system administration was completed successfully for the appointment. So Mailbox for system administration was completed successfully for the incoming and the outgoing. So this means everything is working fine. So we could have seen it here in the alerts, or we can completely see it on the main page. So this is right now my Mailbox because I have logged in. However, if you are the system administrator, you can do it for others as well. So what you do, you click on the drop down of the view here. From My Active Mailbox, you go to the Active Mailbox or All Mailboxes. So if you can see that these are number of users are there, around 161 who don't have their Mailbox yet configured, or the test run has not been done. So you can either click on all, you can make it approve emails directly here. Okay, it will take a couple of seconds. So it says that your 50 mailbox has been are selected and their emails are getting approved. So you can see the bar here as well, reaching towards 100. Okay, it says an error has occurred. Okay, not a problem. Okay, so we'll just do it backwards. Okay, so we'll just take another user here, or you can do like 1, 2, 3. You say approve mail. Okay, once again. Okay, and edit occurred. Okay. Then once that is done, you can just click on once again here, and you can say test and enable Mailbox. It will select the record you want to test the mail configuration for. So selected record, all record on the current page, or all record on all the pages. So any of the three options you can see here, and you can select. So I'll go with the selected records. Okay, the operation failed for one of the three records. Okay, well, I'll just refresh it, and it will say so it has been failed here. So you can see it has not run for this particular mailbox, and it failed for the two others. So similarly, you'll come to know how it is working and where the problem is. So if I go onto the Power Apps here, so I can see a mailbox is there, the server-side sync is there, everything information is there. Okay, so here I can see the email ID is microsoft.com instead of on microsoft.com. So there is a problem with that. So in this way, you can see where the problem is, and you can rectify the problem as well. So it could be possible that some users are using different email ID or the aliases, and they have put that aliases here. Then at that point of time, it will not run and it will give you an error. So I'll just close this. So right now my account has been succeeded for all the mail that's here. So I'll go back to my email here. I'll refresh it. And if you see, the error message or the notification has gone. So if I go back, so I can see the system has been closed, and it shows a blue line towards here. If you can see, if you remember, when we logged in and we were just viewing it, the line was not there, but right now you can see this line is there. So I'll just refresh the page once again, and I say open record. So again, I can see it's been completed, but that second message which was showing, it's not showing here. So I have sent it to my email ID. So let's have a look whether I have received it or not. So I'll go to my Outlook. There is my Outlook. I'm waiting for the okay. Okay, so I'll just. So here I have received the email, test email. So we can try it one more time here in front of everyone. So I'll go to the plus sign here to create a new activity on the timeline. I say email once again. So by default, from is populated to is populated. You can select CC or BCC user as well. Give the subject line email. Okay, now you can see there is a copilot being there, so you can describe. You say what kind of email do you want. You need to describe it. To describe what kind of an email, you can just click send a follow-up email of the test being done. So you need to be precise that what do you want in the email. So send a follow-up email for the test being done. I generate it. So it will just take a couple of minutes or seconds, and it will draft a email for you. So you don't have to type the entire email right now. So it's so easy and more convenient. So it says that subject, follow-up on testing, dear recipient, and all those information. You can see it has been created. So now it says that keep it, start over, discard, adjust, or you want to translate it. So this is a new feature. You can go ahead and you can translate it to any other languages you want. So right now, if I say that I want to translate it into, let's say French. So it will just again process it, and it has translated the previous message into French. So I say, so it's showing me right now. I go back to the show original. We are back on the English. I say keep it. It will be there. It will show up there. So if you want, you can take the subject line, follow up on testing email, copy it, paste it, delete the subject here. Dear recipient, if you want, you can just remove the recipient as it's a draft, and you can say dear, and we can put in the hyperlinks or hypertext there as well if you want, or dear Hirsch. I hope regarding the system and everything is fine. So right now I'll just adjust the font size a little bit, and I say here send. Okay, so it's been sent. So I can see the email has been sent here. The second email is showing up here. Follow up on the testing. CRM, the tracking is also there. I go back to my Outlook. There is my Outlook. I go to my junk email and I can see the second email has popped into my mailbox. So email configuration is one of the most important thing to start with when you are logging into your system into Dynamics 365, so that your email activity are processed smoothly without any failure or without any issues. Once you have configured your email mailboxes, then you can send emails directly from your system, as we have seen it. Else you can do the Outlook method. So you can configure your Outlook and then you can send out all the emails from your Outlook directly and sync it or track it into your system as well. So we would be looking that as well soon, or in our second series or in our second episode as well. So stay tuned with it. Do look into it and let me know what else do you want ahead here, or what areas are blocking you to move ahead into the Dynamics 365 sales or customer service. Today, we will be concluding our series here with this email mailbox configuration. If you have any questions, any queries, you can comment down into the comment section and I'll get back to you with that. Thank you and wish you a very good day. Thank you. Bye-bye.